What's going on, guys? It's your boy SQ420 here, and I want to welcome everybody back to the second episode of this week's Twitter Tuesday. I hope y'all having a fantastic day. It's your first time here, don't hesitate. Hit that subscribe button, you will not regret it. And if it's your first time here, go back and check out episode 1 of this week's Twitter Tuesday as well as the rest of my videos. On the second episode, the reason I want to split this out because I want to go back over to Australia. All right. And we all know that Australia is as close to hell as you can get right now, okay? It's as close as you can get. Now, Austria and Germany look like they might be following suit. And then we'll see where it goes from there. But these two places, my goodness, bud. Man, they ain't even using propaganda, man. Folks, at least in the U.S., they still trying to use propaganda. Down there, the land down under, both Australia and New Zealand, they saying we coming with force. Austria and Germany saying they coming with force as well. Get it or else. What's the or else? That's what your boy wants to know. What is the or else? My goodness, dude. Now we got this gentleman right here, Michael Gunner. Now you see him. Very stern look. He's very serious about this, okay? He said, I'm dead serious. So we've got a couple of clips of him, and we're going to let those things roll out right now.
Calling people anti-vaxxers, some of whom were vaccinated, has had an impact at all on vaccine take-up in parts of the territory?
No, and I'll repeat it. If you are anti-mandate, you are absolutely anti-vax. I don't care what you...
Now you just heard what he said. If you are anti-mandate, you are in fact anti-vax. That's even if you took it. If you anti-mandate, you are now anti-vax. And now you're sitting there, you're like, man, that doesn't make any sense. Well, hold on a second. Merriam-Webster's dictionary, maybe they changed this. I ain't looked at it, but let's look at what it has to say. All right, so we're right here on Merriam-Webster, all right, since 1828, okay? It's an old wooden, it's an old wooden ship as far as the dictionary. Anti-vaxxer, a person who opposes the use of vaxes or regulations mandating vaxes. Hold on a second. So if you oppose the regulations, now you anti-vaxxer, even if you took it. You're like, hold the hell on a second now. So I took it. I suggest other people take it, but I don't want to mandate it. I don't want people losing their job over it, losing their livelihood, getting thrown into the gallows. Now I'm an anti-vaxxer. Now I'm like the rest. What I tell you, bud, they are trying to eliminate one side, but you next, okay? Don't think you ain't next. I think, well, I took it, so I'm safe. Oh no, you were not safe. All right, the piranhas in the water, and it ain't safe to swim today. I'm trying to tell you. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back to the clip at hand. Let's see what else he's got to say.
I don't care what your personal vaccination status is. If you support, champion, give a green light, give comfort to, support anybody who argues against the vaccine, you are an anti-vaxxer. Absolutely.
Good God. If you give comfort to them, if you just try to comfort them, say, hey, look, man, it's okay, man. We're gonna get through this. Oh hell no, pimp! Don't you dare give them comfort. But you see, they trying to split society, Bo. They trying to create their own army, the cult. Okay. They said if you give them comfort, good God, man, this dude right here is a psychopath. That's what he is, Michael Gunner, a flat out psychopath, man. I mean, my God, dude, they can't let it go. They ain't got nothing happening out there, bruh. There ain't nothing happening. They act like half of their, what they got, about 25 million people. They act like 12 million people that died out there. And they're like in the low thousands. It's like, man, what you talking about, man? Come on, bruh.
Your personal vaccination status is utterly irrelevant. If you campaign against the mandate, if you campaign against people being vaccinated in vulnerable settings, teachers in classrooms, I'll be really clear, at that point in time, people were actually supporting the idea of a teacher being unvaccinated in a remote community classroom. with kids who cannot be vaccinated.
Oh Lord, the kids, the kids can't receive the cleanser. They just in so much danger. Stop being stupid, man. My God, bud. Man, you look at these folks, it's like, are you that dumb? It makes you want to go get your knife, have a knife party, bud. That's all I'm saying. Make you want to play Deftones and go get you a sharp blade. You're like, man, what are y'all talking about? You know what I'm saying? What are they talking about? You're like, if there's a teacher in there and they're not cleansed, the students can't be cleansed, and it's just a devastator. And I'm here to put my foot down. Australia, bud. This is in the Northern Territory. Man, I'm looking for a way for y'all to get out without having to scrap. Man, I don't know. Y'all let me know. Y'all down there. Y'all let me know. Maybe it's just this couple areas. Maybe some of the big areas. Maybe the rural areas will be okay. But here's what you don't want to do. You don't want to just sit there and think, well, I'm in a rural area and we're okay over here. Oh, hell no, bud. Eventually they come for you too, alright? It's because you live in the country. Don't think they won't come for your ass as well.
Reject that. I still reject it. And if you are out there in any way, shape or form campaigning against this mandate, you are absolutely anti-vax. If you say pro-persuasion, stuff it, shove it. We are absolutely going to make sure as many Territorians as possible are vaccinated. That is our best protection against this thing. And if you look at the Doherty modelling that's only come out since, that says if you double dose 80 in remote communities, 5 and up, I think you'll see our vaccine mandate is absolutely crucial to protecting lives, particularly Aboriginal life. And I will...
Particularly Aboriginal life. What's up with these Aborigines, man? What is up with it? What are they talking about, man? I ain't heard. Look, man, I don't know everything, okay? There ain't no way for me to know everything. I rely on other people for info as well, alright? I'm not the beacon of all knowledge. But, man, I've heard the word Aborigines thrown around more times now than my previous 34 years of life. It's like, man, don't keep talking about these damn Aborigines, man. What are you talking about? The Aborigines are in trouble. Where at? That's what your boy wants to know. Where are they at? What do they look like? Do they look different? I'm just trying to figure the thing out, man. I'm a little lost, but it happens occasionally. But this dude is just, he's just laying down the law. He's stern about it. Real stern. Damn anti-vaxxers. Even the ones who took both jabs and a booster. You anti-mandate, you will be stricken with the rest of them, okay? We'll strike you down. We'll take your damn job too. How about that? Never again will you side with them. But, you see what, man, this is all threat. Threat of force, bud. People talking about choice. This ain't no choice, this is an ultimatum. So you telling me I might have to fight your ass. Is that what you telling me? But these are fighting words, you know what I'm saying? I've told people, bro, they playing for slips, bud. They playing for pink slips. Your life, that's what they playing for.
Never back away from supporting vaccines, and anyone out there who comes for the mandate, you are anti-vax.
My God, man. Why so serious? Where's the Joker at when you need him? Why so serious? But it's like somebody peed in his cornflakes. But this might be the maddest he ever been. It's like, you already said you're going to ruin their lives. And they saying, alright, we're going to call you bluff. Let's go, bruh. Are you ready? Shit, bud. Fight on, people. That's all I know, man. Fight on, bud. Because it's getting tough. It's getting tough in the lands down under. Lands. The 2 lands down under. Now, we not only got this clip, we've got another clip that he came out with speaking about the quarantine camp. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to switch over to that clip.
Urgent action to escalate our response in these communities, immediately implementing a hard lockdown. That means residents of Minjari and Rockhole no longer have the 5 reasons to leave their home. They can only leave for medical treatment in an emergency or if required by law.
Dang, Bo, can't even leave your crib, man. Can't even leave your crib. This is a medical emergency, so your ass better be about dead. Come on, man. But this my bud. Australia, how'd you get so many authoritarians down there, bud? I mean, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Y'all got a huge swath of them. You ain't lacking any, I know that much. I mean, my goodness, bud.
It's highly likely that more residents will be transferred to Howard Springs today, either as positive cases or close contacts. We've already identified 38 close contacts in Binjari.
Oh, did you just hear that? Transferred? What do you mean transferred? You mean like you come to their house and you pick them up and you take them to that quarantine camp? Boy, with as ill as my man was earlier, you might go to that quarantine camp and be done off your ass. Come on, man.
And that number will go up. Those 38 are being transferred now. I contacted the Prime Minister last night. We are grateful for the support of about 20 ADF personnel as well as army trucks to assist with the transfer of positive cases and close contacts and to support the communities.
Oh, man said ADF army personnel with the army trucks. Oh, they send folk to your crib to swoop you up. You're like, because of the disease that should not be named. But you could not have a sniffle. You know what I'm saying? Are people picking up what I'm saying? Man, you could not have the first piece of snot run out your nose. You could not cough one time, bud. No fever, nothing. Asymptomatic. And they wanting to come up in your crib, drag you out, throw you on a damn tank, and take your ass to a quarantine camp. Oh. Man, boy, there's some places out here ain't leaving folk no room. Austria, Germany, they getting down too. They ain't leaving folk no room, bud. Man, don't leave folks with one option, which is to scrap. Cause, Bo, we don't need that. But you ain't leaving folks a whole lot of ways to get up out this thing. I'm leaving folks with the option of having to scrap. I'm gonna have to fight for this. And look, when it comes to the fight, everybody ain't gonna make it to the end. That's what we do know. So, Bud, because you want to talk about a dangerous time for all. The disease that should not be named will be the least of your worries. Be worried about somebody coming up in your house and killing your ass, you and your family. Man, oh man, there's plenty of pieces of shit to go around in Australia. Hot damn, Bo. About all their leaders are fucking psychopaths, bud. They're crazy as hell. And with the fervor and how mad Michael Gunner was talking about anti-vaxxers if you're against mandates, bud, that means if you took the jab but you ain't wanting other folks to be forced to take the jab, they could be coming up in your crib to drag your ass out too. That means if you gotten the jab and you test positive, they gonna come get your ass. Come on now, man. But I guess folks don't remember anything that happened in the past. Man, if I'm sorry, but if you're for these type of tactics, you a sack of shit. That's just all there is to it. But you a sack of shit, and you got to be my enemy, okay? And like I said, but everybody can repent. All right, everybody can repent, and and that's fine and good and well. You'll be able to have a good life on the other side, okay? But the transgressions will have to be paid for. All right, that's all I know. My goodness, man. I want to know your thoughts on this in the comment section below. But these certain places, South Australia, the Northern Territory, where Dan Andrews' crazy ass is at, oh, man. I mean, what I see? I seen they had some protests in Perth. They were right there at Parliament's door. But man, these folks don't care, dude. Because they know you ain't got no steel, man. That's why they don't care. But No, you don't. They like, they ain't got enough steel. They ain't got enough. If they did, they'd be like, ugh. Maybe we need to tone it back a touch. Maybe we need to use a little propaganda as opposed to these heavy-fisted tactics. But no, bud, they heavy-fisted, building quarantine camps. Man, what the hell, man? These things are gated, caged up. Nobody's escaped yet. Do what? What do you mean escaped? Boy, I told folks last year when I seen New Zealand stuff have these hotels where they have you gated up, I'm like, hey man, this ain't a good path to go down. This ain't a good path at all. But folks like, well, we're trying to keep everybody healthy. Fuck that, man. But fuck it, man. You might want to be sick and die if you're going to have to go through this nonsense. You know what I'm saying? So let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section below. Hope y'all enjoyed this second episode of Tweet Tuesday. Australia, bud. Sending one up on high for you, bud. Because you have got some crazy ass leaders down there, bud. And I mean, they flat out lunatics. I mean, but the lands down under, boy, they are full of lunatics. They ain't no doubt about it. So, like, share, subscribe as always. Check out both podcasts I'm a part of, Inside the Cube and Day Zero. It's on all major podcast platforms. If you'd like to support the channel further, there are links in the description section below as well for that. It's always been Boy HQ420. Catch you on the next one. Peace out.